Good morning, good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to our online class. So sorry guys, mali po yung numbering ng ating module. Yung last time na na-discuss ko, it is not day number 15, no? So this is the day number 15 and number 16. Kasi yung sa module natin, binago nila eh. So we're going to discuss today the difference differentiation rules in computing the derivatives of inverse and trigonometric functions. So last time, so at least no, we already discussed the trigonometric functions, and now we're going to move on to inverse na. So all you need to do is to memorize the formula. Yun lang naman yon. Kung hindi mo alam yung formula, hindi mo masasagutan yung problem. Doon lang po iikot yung ating 15, 14, 15, 16. It's all about the formula. Objective, we have one. Apply the rules in differentiation, computing the derivatives of inverse trigonometric. So, yun po yung formula na kailangan nating i-memorize ulit. For the inverse of sine u, the derivative of inverse sine u is y prime. Derivative of u all over square root of y minus u squared. Kung titignan ninyo, yung sine at cos, parehas lang sila. Ano bang pinagkaiba nila? Sir, yung negative po. If it is sine, positive po yung kanyang numerator. And if it is cosine, inverse of cosine, negative po yung numerator. Then denominator is the same lang po yan. 1 minus u squared, square root po ha. So, may pattern po yan. Kung titignan ninyo, parang tatlo lang yung i-memorize ninyo. Ito lang itong left side na to. Kung memorize mo yan, basta alam mo yung secant to cosecant, that is negative. And tangent to cotangent, di ba? Ang sine is for cos. I mean, sine, partner niya si cos. For this time, sine, ang partner niya si cos. Secant, partner niya si cosecant. And tangent, partner niya si cotangent. Okay? Kung titignan niyo, we're going to observe the formula. Tatlo lang talaga yan. Ang gagawin mo na lang is dagdagan mo lang ng negative. If it is inverse of cosecant, then just add negative to the inverse of secant. Same goes with cotangent. Kung yung tangent, alam mo na yung formula niya, then yung cotangent, dagdagan mo lang ng negative. So, ganun lang po yung technique. Okay, so we're going to apply the formulas here in number 1. So same lang po yan doon sa ginawa natin dati. Anong pinagkaiba nila? Yung formula lang po. So, ngayon, yung inverse. So same lang po yan. Yung u natin is equivalent to x squared. Yung du natin is equivalent to 2x. And we're going to use the inverse of sine, or the derivative of inverse sine is y prime is equivalent to du all over square root of 1 minus u squared. So, napakasimple lang yung kanyang sagot. Just simply substitute the data. We have here du 2x and u is x squared. Then the answer will be du is 2x for the numerator. And then square root of 1 minus your u is x squared. Then meron tayong quantity x squared, tapos may squared po yung quantity natin. Or, kung pwede na po to as final answer, o pwede rin yun siya i-distribute, no? So, 2x all over square root of 1 minus x raised to the 4th power, or x to the 4th. Because 2 times 2 is 4. So, pwede yung nasa taas, pwede rin yung nasa baba. Okay, so this is for number 1. Kung ano yung ginawa natin nung last discussion, ganun lang din yung process. Same lang din yung gagawin, pero ang pinagkaiba nila ito inverse. So, yung inverse may sariling formula. Yung trigonometric functions may sarili ding formula, no? Next, for cosine naman. For cosine, y is equal to cos, or y is equal to inverse of cos x cubed. So we have x cubed here. So u is equivalent to x cubed. And for du is equivalent to 3x. The derivative of u is 3x squared. Next, the formula is the partner of cos will be sine. So, yung du all over square root of y minus u squared, dagdagan natin ng negative yung numerator. So, y prime is equal to negative du square root of 1 minus u squared. So, i-substitute na natin. Magiging negative. So, y prime is equal to negative 3x squared. Then, 1 minus, your u here is x cubed. Tapos, meron tayong exponent sa ating quantity. Or, pwede na po yan. Or, negative 3x squared all over 1 minus x to the 6th power. Kasi 2 times 3 is 6. So, this is the final answer for number 2 problem. If you have, if you have questions, clarifications, huwag kayong mag-hesitate ha na magtanong. So, ganyan lang po kasimple yung ating day number 15. So, ang kailangan nyo lang talagang gawin is ma-memorize yung formula. Kasi yung process, madali lang eh. Number 3. So, in number 3 naman, we have the tangent negative, inverse of 1, rather. Then, we have the inside quantity, x cubed all over 2. So, we're going to apply here the quotient rule. In quotient rule po tayo, when it comes to quotient rule, kung naalala nyo tinuro ko dito yung log minus hidlo all over LO squared. So, isulat natin. Log minus hidlo all over LO squared. Diba yan yung quotient rule natin? Lower or the lower is the denominator, the derivative of high minus the high derivative of lower all over lower squared. So, our higher here is x cubed and our lower here is 2. So, first, dapat alam mo yung u, which is x cubed all over 2. Then, for the derivative of u, so we're going to apply the quotient rule here. To lower is 2. The lower here is 2. And the higher here, the derivative of higher is 3x squared. Minus the higher here is x cubed. And then the derivative of the lower is 2. And the derivative of lower is 0. Yeah, so 2, since 2 is constant, then the answer will be 0. Next. Or pwede wag lang ilagay or cancel na yan. So, nilagay ko lang para yung sa solution natin. And lower squared is 2. So, the answer will be 2 squared or it could be 4. Because 2 raised to 2 is 4. Okay? Hindi pa yan final answer. The derivative of u will be cancel na to. Ito naman, pwede nyo siyang i-distribute, no? So, magiging 6x squared all over 4. Or, 6x squared all over 4, we possible po na masimplify pa po yan base, whole number to whole number. Yung 6 and 4, they are divisible by 2. So, ang possible final answer dito is 3x squared all over 2. Divide lang natin sa 2. 6 divide 2, 3. 4 divide 2, 2. Then copy the variable and the exponent. So, ito na yung magiging derivative natin. So, the derivative of x cubed all over 2 is 3x squared all over 2. Then, kunin natin yung formula ng inverse of tan. Yung inverse ng the inverse of tangent is du. Nasa nasa previous slide or nasa module ninyo, 1 plus u squared. So, yan lang po yung formula ng inverse of tangent. The inverse of tangent is y prime. The derivative of the inverse tangent is y prime is equal to du all over 1 plus u squared. Yan po yun, no? Tangent. Du du all over 1 plus u squared. Doon po yun galing by the definition of the inverse tan. So, yun po yung magiging sagot natin. So, y prime is equivalent to du. Yung du natin dito is yung 3x, I mean x cube, no? Should I say 3x because du is nakuha na natin. So du is 3x squared all over 2. Then ito na yung kanyang border. Yan yung ating division sign. Next, yung 1 plus, lagyan natin yung 1 plus, tapos yung u squared, lagyan natin ulit yung u na nakuha natin, x cube all over 2, tapos meron tayong square. Yan. So, ang ginawa ko lang dyan is pure na substitution, ha? So, substitute nyo lang. Check nyo mabuti yung ating mga formula. Check nyo po kung naiintindihan po ang ating sugat. Okay, next. Kung naalala nyo yung ating inside, tapos outside, yun po yung gagawin natin. Yung 1 all over, yung 1 is pwede natin siyang gawing 1 all over 1. Okay? So, kailangan ko pa ng space. Wait lang po ha. I-ano ko na lang to. Yan. Tapos ito. Red screen. Wait lang po. Wait natin. Kunin ko lang ito ay ito. Lagay natin dito. Yan. Yan. So, ang gagawin natin dito, kung babalikan natin yung STM 001 or General Mathematics, yung, meron tayong tinatawag na inside, tapos outside, outside. Okay? So, first, kunin muna natin yung 1 all over 1 plus x cube all over 2. So, y prime is equivalent to 3x squared all over 2. Tapos, yung 1 plus, so what is the denominator, I mean, what is the LCD if you have 1 all over 1 plus x cube all over 2? What is the LCD? Yes? What is the LCD of 1 plus, 1 all over 1 plus x cube all over 2? Hello? Wala bang sasagot
Two,
dyan?
sir.
Okay, 2. So the LCD here is 2. Then what is the next? So iiwalay natin 1 plus 1 plus x cube. So meron tayong exponent na 2. So what will happen to x cube all over 2? Anong mangyayari sa x cube all over 2? Hello? Anong mangyayari sa x cube all over 2 if you have an exponent of 2? Sa labas. Magiging x. Hello? Hello po? Babalik sa anong sagot? X raised to? Hello po? Yes. Huwag na kayo mag-raise ng hand. Sabihin nyo na lang yung sagot. X raised to?
X raised to 6 all over
All
4.
over
4.
4. So, x raised to 6 all over 4. So kailangan natin i-distribute, no? So, nung din-distribute natin yan, if hindi natin siya na-distribute, 1 all over 1 plus x cube all over, so magiging 4 yung denominator if ever na ma-distribute natin. So, wag na natin siya pag hindi natin siya na-distribute, tangin natin. So, wag muna natin siyang i-distribute. So, magiging 2. Yan. So, 2 muna tayo. So, we have 1 plus x cube all over 2. Yan. So, the LCD is 2. So, what is our numerator? 2 divided 1 is 2 times 1 is 2 plus next 2 divided 2 is 1 and then 1 then multiply natin yung x cube. X cube Yan. So, 2 plus x cube. Please double check. Baka narito na rin ako. Double check the solution. 3x squared all over 2. Then 2 plus x cube all over 2. Double check. Tama ba? Yes. Yan po yung ating solution for our of getting the LCD. So, huwag tayong mali dito. Then next, ang susunod dyan, inside, inside, outside, outside na ha. Yan. Yung inside, inside, outside, outside. So, yung outside natin, it will serve as our numerator. Magiging 3x squared. Magiging 3x squared. Tapos, i-multiply natin si 2. Yan. Next. Then, sa baba, meron tayong 2, tapos 2 plus x cube. Di ba yung x cube natin, meron siyang exponent na 2. Kasi hindi natin nilagay yung exponent na 2 eh. Hindi natin siya dinistribute. So, meron siyang x cube all over 2. Yan. Sa module ninyo, hindi nilagay yung squared exponent ng 2 eh. So, mali yun. Dapat nilagay yun. Kasi dito sa formula, meron tayong 2 na exponent. So, ibig sabihin po, yung 3x natin, ay yung x cube natin, dapat may 2 yan. Yan. Yung x cube, meron siyang 2. Or, pwedeng sa dulo na natin siya ilagay. Hindi tayo malito. Magkakamali yung sagot natin dito pag, so yan. Yan po yung magiging inside, inside, outside, outside natin. So, magiging 6x, 6x squared na yan. 2 times 3 is 6. Then, copy x squared. Then, meron tayong 2 times 2, 4. Plus, ito naman is 2x cube. Magiging 2x cube. So, 6x squared all over 4 plus 2x cube. Tapos, dito naman, meron tayong square root of 2. Yeah. So, wait lang. May gagawin ako. Ever na ilagay natin. Tingnan natin kung parehas yung lalabas na sagot. Yan. Yan. So, magiging 3x squared all over 2. Then 1 plus 1 plus x raised to 6 all over 4. So, the denominator here is 4. 4 divided 4 is 4. 4 divide 1 is 4 plus times 1 is 4 plus 4 divide 4 is 1. Then x to the 6 power. That's 4. So, didelete ko na to ay magiging 4 plus x to the 6 all over 4. Inside, inside, outside, outside. Magiging 4, 3x squared. 3x squared. O, tama. 3x squared. Tapos, meron tayong 2 times 4 plus x to the 6 power. Magiging 12 rather. Magiging 12x 12x squared. Then this is 8 plus 8 plus 2x to the 6 power. So, hindi siya parehas. Ito, ang nakuha natin is 6x squared. Oh, I see. Dinivide niya sa ano. Ito, 6x squared all over 4 plus 2x cubed. Tapos may raised to 2. Pero ito yung sagot natin. Nung na-distribute na natin yung kanyang 2. Yung 2 natin sa u. Kasi we need to distribute the squared, the exponent of the formula. So, tignan natin yung formula ulit. Yan. Nandito po. Yan. So, yan. Kitang-kita nyo naman dyan. Yung du natin, 3x squared all over 2. Then 1 plus the u here is x cubed all over 2. Then the u must have an exponent of 2. Then if you're going to distribute 2, you need to distribute it from numerator to denominator. So magiging x to the 6 and then the denominator will be 4. So kinapi ko lang yun ha. Tapos nung nilagay na natin dito, yan, here. Yan. Nung nilagay ko na dito, naging 1 plus or 1 plus ito yan dito. 1 plus x to the 6 all over 4. That's why, kung kinuha na natin yung LCD niya, 4 yung magiging LCD nila. So, magiging 4. Yan po yun, 4. Then, 4 divide 4, 4 divide 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Then, 4 divide 4 is 1. Then, times x raised to 6. That's why we have x raised to 6 here. Then, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-cancel ito kasi binomial yung 4 plus x raised to 6 kasi binomial yan. Then, constant naman yung 4. Okay, then inside, so magiging outside is 3x squared times 4. Kaya, naging 12x squared. Then, tapos yung inside naman, so 2 times 4 is 8. And then, meron tayong kaya pala ganyan yung sagot niya dito. Yan, so pwede na yung 12x squared all over 8 plus 2x to the 6 power. Pwede na po yan. So, wag na natin siya i-simplify. Pwede na yan. Sa module ninyo, ang sagot is 6x squared all over 4 plus 2x cubed. Which is mali kasi hindi niya na-distribute yung 2. Okay? Huwag tayong mali dito ha. So, do not rely on the module kasi mali-mali yun. Most of the time, mali yung mga sinusulat sa module natin. Kung malinaw po dyan ha, na yung 2 natin, hindi niya nalagay. Yan. Ganyan yung sagot sa module ninyo. Walang exponent ng 2. 6x squared all over 4 plus 2x cubed. Yan, tinignan ko yun. Hindi ko na na-check, but tinignan ko lang yung sagot. Ang sinolve na natin, ang lumabas is 12x squared all over 8 plus 2x to the 6th power. So, as is na tayo sa 12x squared all over 8 plus 2x to the 6th power. Okay? Next, for number 4, we have the secant, inverse of secant 1, and then we have 5x. Ito. This time, if ever na meron kayong sa denominator, meron tayong tinatawag na radical, wag na kayong magsisimplify ha. As is na yun. Kung may sagot kayo na radical sa baba, kasi ang ginagawa natin rationalize, di ba? Wag na, wag na. Final answer nyo na agad yun. So, dito, meron tayong u, 5x, and then the du is 5. And then the derivative, the inverse secant is, check nyo lang yung formula ninyo, du yan ng may u all over u squared naman to. U squared minus 1. So, distribute na natin ay substitute na natin. Yung du natin is 5. Tapos, yung u natin is 5x. Tapos, meron tayong 5x squared. Should I say inside quantity yan ha? Iba ang sagot ng 5x squared sa quantity of 5x squared ha? Kasi pag 5x squared lang, yun na yun. Pag inside quantity 5x squared, the answer here is 25x squared. Kasi i-distribute mo eh. Di-distribute mo yan pag inside quantity. So, magiging 25x squared. Okay? Okay, mali dito doon. Kaya dapat may quantity tayong nilalagay lagi or the parenthesis. So, 5x squared minus 1. Next is, pwede pa natin siyang i-simplify. Yung 5 and then yung 5. Since monomial sila, 5 and 5x, pwede siyang i-divide by 5. And 1 all over x. Tapos magiging 5x squared minus 1. So, pwede na yan, yung 1 all over x squared of 5x squared minus 1. Or, pwede rin siyang magiging 1x tapos magiging 25x squared minus 1. Pwede rin yan. So, yan. So, yung nasa una, ito yung pwede yan. Tapos ito, yung pangalawa. Una and then the second. Yung una, sa pinakataas is pwede pa kasing i-simplify yan eh. Monomial na 5 and then yung 5 cancel. Kaya yung numerator natin dyan is 1. Then yung 5x na may exponent, 2 pwede rin yan. Pero kung gusto mo i-distribute, pwede rin naman na maging 25x squared. Yung ginawa natin dito, di ba? So, dinistribute natin yung kailangan mo i-distribute yung 2. So, next, number 5 naman, CSC, inverse of CSC1, kunin natin yung U, 2x cubed, then yung du natin dito is 6x squared. Yan. 3 times 2 is 6, then minus 1 yung exponent, kaya 6x squared. And based from the definition of the inverse, or the y, or the derivative of the inverse CSC, negative du, and then meron tayong u square root of u squared minus 1. So, substitute. Negative du, negative 6x squared. Tapos, meron tayong u na 2x cube. Then, square root of u. Our u here is 2x. 2x cube. Then, meron tayong squared minus 1. O, ganyan lang po kasimple. Negative 6x squared all over 2x cube. Square root of 2x cube squared minus 1. Inside quantity tayo. Then y prime is equivalent to, so, pwede tayong since monomial to monomial ito, pwede, no? Kung i-isolate natin tong 6x squared and 2x cube, so pwede silang makancel. So, yung negative, yung 6 is divisible by 2. Okay? So, pwede natin siyang divide. So, yung 6 magiging 3. And then, sa baba, hindi ko na ilalagay yung 1 ah. So, yung they are divisible by 2. That's why 2 eliminated na siya. Next, for our x naman, sir, sa variable, pwede po ba? Yes po, pwede pong mag-eliminate sa variable. Kasi x squared, di ba, is equivalent to x times x. X cubed naman, sir, is x Kung i-divide natin yan, yung dalawa, eliminated. Okay? So, eliminated po si dalawang x. May matitirang x sa baba. Try natin. So, ibig sabihin po, yung nasa numerator natin, cancel na yan. Cancel na yung 3. May matitirang 1. Yan, yung x, yung isa. So, magiging x sa baba. Tapos, yung square root nga sa loob. Yung square root sa loob, distribute natin. 2x, or pwedeng 2x cube, quantity of 2x cube raised to 2 minus 1. Pwede yun. Or kung gusto mo i-distribute, if ever na i-distribute mo siya, magiging 4 na siya. Kasi i-distribute mo din sa harap eh. So, magiging 2x raised to 6 or 4x raised to 6 minus 1. So, final answer for number 5 is y prime negative 3. Sir, saan galing si 3? Yung 6 at 2 kasi pinag-divide ko ay divisible sila sa 2. Kaya pinag-divide sa 2. Kaya naging negative 3. Copy the sign kasi may negative po, sir. Then yung 2 naman, cancel na yan. So, you don't need to write 1 beside x. Tapos pinakita ko kanina sa inyo kung bakit naging x na lang yung natira sa variable natin. Kasi yung x squared and then x cubed. Eliminated yung dalawang x kaya may natirang x sa baba. Then dito naman, yan, 4x raised to 6 po yung ating sagot. Okay? So 2 times 2 raised to 2 is 4. Then the 3, multiply natin yung exponent. That's why we have 6. Copy variable x. Then retains in negative 1. For the answer number 5, negative 3 all over x square root of 4x raised to 6 minus 1. Sir, paano pag sa multiple choice wala po yung sagot na ganyan? Sir, ang sagot doon is ganyan, no? Mayroon siyang exponent. okay lang naman. Kahit, di mas maganda kasi hindi ka na nag-simplify. Hindi mo na na-distribute yung 2x cube all raised to 2. O di mas mabilis kang magsagot. Kasi pag sinimplify mo pa, magkamali ka pa ng pagsisimplify. Okay? Number 6. Dito naman yung cotangent, yung last na at sa ating formula. So 6x po yung u, yung du natin is 6 lang. Then y prime, based from the definition, derivatives, the derivative of inverse cotangent is negative du 1 plus u squared. Check natin kung tama. D cotangent, negative du, dito na tayo sa last. Negative du all over 1 plus u squared. So tama po 'yun. Next is substitute na natin. Y prime is equivalent to negative 6 all over 1 plus yung u natin dito is 6x, no? 6x. O, dito. Distribute din natin yan. So, yung ginawa natin sa number 3 na napakahaba, i-distribute natin yan, ha? Magiging negative 6 all over 1 plus, hindi yan 2 times 6, ha? Sir, ang sagot ko 12x squared. That is wrong. The answer should be y squared is equal to negative 6 all over 1 plus 36 x squared. So this is the correct answer. This is wrong because the meaning of 6x squared is we're going to expand, magiging 6x times 6x po yan. Yan yung po yung meaning niya. So 6x times 6x, of course the answer will be 36x squared. So your answer must be y squared is equal to negative 6 all over 1 plus 36x squared. Okay, so yun po yung ating day number 15. And, and day number 16 naman, same lang siya na memorization ulit kasi yung formula natin. Okay? Tingnan muna natin yung 16 bago tayo mag-ano. Illustrating the implicit differentiation. So dito po sa ating implicit, medyo madali lang siya if alam mo yung hindi mo dapat kalimutan if ever na magkaroon tayo ng y or derivative ng y, palagi siyang may partner na y prime. Okay? So, product rule palagi if ever na magtabi ang xy, 2x 2xy, 4xy, and so on. Pag may nagkatabi na variable, we're going to apply the product rule. Okay? So, dito sa implicit, ganito yung magiging proseso natin. Kung ano po may makikita ninyong constant number sa left side of our equation, palagi mo siyang ilalabas. So, in this problem, magiging x cubed na siya plus xy is equivalent to negative 4. Yan po yung magiging sagot natin. Tapos, application ulit ng derivative. Yung derivative ng x cube, magiging 3x squared plus yung xy naman, dyan natin papapasukin si fds plus sdf or the fg prime plus gf prime. F is the first derivative of the second plus s second derivative of the first. Yung ginamit natin nung face to face, di ba? Ano yun? Fg prime plus gf prime. Yung first is f and then yung g is the second. So try natin yan. Same lang yan sa s df plus fds. Kasi first muna tapos derivative ng second. Tapos second naman ng derivative ng first. Yan. So parehas lang yan dito sa binigay ko nung last discussion and then the previous and then the face-to-face class. Okay? Since nagtabi ang variable x and y, so ito yung magiging product rule palagi yan, ha. So magiging 3x squared, then f natin dyan is x, then the derivative of your g is 1. So, we're gonna write 1 here. Kasi y eh. Y yun eh. Imaginary 1. Then, every time na magdaderivative ka ng y, palagi siyang may partner na y prime. Yan. Kunyari, sir, what is the derivative of 2y? If the lesson is all about implicit, the derivative of 2y should be 2y prime. So what is the derivative of 3y? Since implicit ang topic, kapag derivative ang lesson, the answer is 3. But if the lesson is all about implicit, no, differentiation, 3y prime ang sagot. Okay? So I hope it's clear po sa inyong lahat. Next po. Yeah. So kaya nilagay ko ng y prime kasi yung y po, kapag derivative, the answer is 1. So, paano pag implicit naman po yung sagot? Ay yung topic. O di magiging y prime lang siya. Or 1 y prime. O kahit kung nailagay yung 1. Okay? Kaya naglagay po ako ng y prime beside 1. Kasi the derivative of y is 1. But since implicit, kaya may y prime. Okay? Tapos, may plus tayo. Kasi we're done with f g prime. Let's move on to plus g f prime. Yung g natin dyan is y. Sir, bakit y lang po yan? Derivative ba ang ginawa natin? Hindi po. Just copy the g, which is y. The second variable, which is y. So, you don't need to write y prime kasi hindi ka naman nag-derivative ng y. Just nag-copy ka lang ng y. Then, yung f prime naman, syempre, kapag f prime, x yan eh. So, magiging 1 lang yan. So, hindi ba ako maglalagay ng x prime? Hindi po. Kasi ang implicit is y prime lang po yon. Palaging y lang po ang kanyang uh, with respect with the y lang po or y prime. Yung x wala na siyang pakialam basta y lang. Derivative ng y yun lang. Doon lang siya maglalagay ng y prime. As simple as that. Then syempre yung equals natin yung derivative ng negative 4 kahit negative yan magsi-0 pa rin yan. So derivative ng constant, di ba? 0. Yun. I-simplify natin. 3x squared. 3x squared plus magiging ano na to, x y prime. Kasi yung 1 as is na yan. Plus y is equal to 0. Yan. So 3x squared plus xy prime plus y is equal to 0. Then kapag ganito na, palagi nating i-isolate si x. Yung may y prime, palagi natin siyang i-isolate. Tandaan. Palaging i-isolate yung may y prime. Then the rest, syempre, ilipat mo na sa kabilang side. Yung 3x squared, sir, ililipat ko ba? Yes. Yung y ba, sir, ililipat ko ba sa kabila? Yes. Okay, so magiging negative 3x squared minus y. Kasi na-transpose na po si 3x squared sa kabilang side and y isolated po dapat si xy prime. So, makasarili po si xy prime, no? Dapat siya lang po yung nasa kabilang side. Could be right side or left side. So, mostly nasa left side siya, no? Si mathematics tayo. Mostly, pag hinahanap natin yung value ng x, nasa left siya, di ba? Pangit tignan pag nasa right. So, magiging format natin most of the time is yung left side is nandun palagi si may y prime. Basta pag may y prime, palagi siyang nasa left. Kung nag-transpose ka, dapat yung sign mo laging nagpapalit din yan. Yung y positive, kaya naging negative y. Yung 3x positive, kaya negative din yan. Ngayon, since we're looking for the value of y prime here, of course, we're going to use the division property of equality to find the value of y prime. I-divide natin siya sa x. Cancel na yan. So, the answer will be y prime. O, yan. Nahanap natin yung y prime. Y prime is equal to negative 3x squared minus y all over x. So, yun na yung ating final answer. Y prime is equal to negative 3x squared minus y all over x. This is the answer for number 1. Okay? Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is xy is equal to 4. Yes, may tanong ba?
Sir, saan po ulit napunta yung negative 4?
Saan napunta si negative 4? The derivative of negative 4 is 0. That's why we have 0 here. Okay na po. The derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. The derivative of xy is xy prime plus y. by applying the product rule. Okay? Okay na po ba? Okay na po? Okay. Next, number 2 naman. Xy is equal to 4. Product rule ulit. So, first, copy first. Then, the derivative of y is 1, di ba? And every time na magde-derivative tayo ng y, dapat may partner siya ng y prime. Then, second, derivative of first, y. The derivative of first is 1. Then, that's why we have y prime here. A y times 1 is equal to 0. Because 4 is, the derivative of 4 is 0. F g prime plus g f prime. Your x here is f and your y is g. F copy x, that's why we have x here. The derivative of your g is 1, then y prime. Every time na magda-derivative tayo ng y, may kaakibat na y prime. Then plus y, because g is y. Then f prime is x, that's why we have 1 here. Then 4 is 0, because derivative of 4 is 0. Next, simplify x, remove 1 kasi as is na yan. Xy prime plus y is equivalent to 0. Isolate natin palagi yung may y prime is equivalent to negative y. Then, para ma-isolate natin yung y prime, division property equality, y prime, divide natin sa both side by x. Then, the answer will be negative y all over x. So, this is the final answer for number 2 problem. Okay, next. Number 3 naman. Oh, tingnan niyo itong number 3. Walang product rule kasi walang nagtabi na variable. Pero meron siyang y prime. Y squared rather. So, 2x plus 2y, y prime. Gets? Sir, why is it 2y, y prime? Derivative of y. Kapag nagda-derivative tayo ng y, palaging may kaakibat or may partner na y prime yan ha, sa dulo. So, magiging 2y, y prime is equal to 0. 25 will become 0 na po. Ngayon, isolate na naman natin. 2y, y prime is equal to negative 2x. Yung 2x kasi, ita-transpose natin siya to the other side. That's why negative 2x na. Ngayon, to get the value of y prime, of course, divide natin yan sa 2y. So, magiging y prime is equal to negative 2x all over 2y. Or, if you're going to isolate negative 2x and 2y, 2 times x and 2 times y. We cannot eliminate x and y, but the whole number 2, we can eliminate that one. So, final answer is negative x all over y. Eliminated si 2, pero yung variable cannot be kasi they are not the same. Negative x, they're variable but different sila ng alphabet. Kaya bawal siyang eliminate. Yeah. The answer here is negative x all over y for number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Here number 4, direct na tayong negative 4. Lagay natin sa labas yan. Automatic magiging 0 din yan eh. So magiging x squared plus 2y squared is equal to negative 4. Magiging 2x plus 4y, y prime is equal to 0. X squared, the derivative of x squared is 2x, copy plus. Then the derivative of 2y squared is 4y, then y prime is equal to 0. Again, isolate natin. I-isolate natin again si 4 yung may y prime. Kaya magiging sagot natin dito is negative 2x. Then divide both sides by 4y, and this is 4y. So eliminate this 4y. Maging y prime is equal to, again, 2 and 4 is divisible by 2. They are divisible by 2. That's why the answer is negative x all over 2y. So this is the final answer for number 4. Y prime is equivalent to negative x all over 2y because 2 and 4 are divisible by 2. So that's why I divided it into 2 yung 2 and 4. So eliminated na sa taas yung 2 pero sa baba meron pang 2. Okay? Pag may tanong kayo, open lang po tayo ng microphone ha. Number 5, x squared plus 3xy is equal to 4. Again, meron tayong 3xy, maproseso na naman kapag may ganyang problem. Kasi gagamit kayo ng product rule, maproseso siya. So, 2x na yung derivative ng x squared. Tapos, meron tayong SDF ulit, or FDS plus SDF. So, dapat memorize nyo na yun. FG prime plus GF prime, or FDS, or N plus SDF. FDS plus second S derivative first, that's why SDF. So 2x first here is F, so yung yan, ganyan po yung pag-divide natin sa product rule, yung 3x and then yung y. So 3 kasama niya si x palagi kasi nasa harapan siya. So 3x tapos y. So ibig sabihin po, kung kukunin natin yung f dyan, 3x. Tapos yung derivative ng y, syempre 1 lang. Since nag-conduct na ng derivative ng y prime ang kanyang partner. Next, doon na tayo sa second. So g natin dyan is y. G lang yan ha, hindi siya derivative ng y. Baka islagay nyo dyan, y, kinuha ko kasi yung y sir, kaya nag y prime ako. So mali na yan, kasi hindi naman derivative. Copy lang yan, copy lang daw yung g, which is y. Then yung first naman is magiging 3 is equal to 0. So why is it 3? Because f is the first. This is your f and this is your g. Yung f natin is 3x, di ba? So that's why I have 3 here. Quantity 3 katabi ng y. Kasi gf prime sabi niya doon sa ating product rule. Next, ayusin natin para mas gumanda. So, magiging 2x plus 3xy prime plus 3y is equal to 0. Yan. So, ganda na siyang tingnan, no? Wala ng mga quantity. So, again, isolate yung mga may y prime. So, magiging 3x. Sorry. Delete natin ito. Magiging 3x y prime equals negative 2x negative or minus 3y. 3x squared at 3xy prime equals negative 2x minus 3y. Why, sir? Kasi yung 3y transpose to the other side. And of course, 2x transpose to the other side. You need to change the sign. That's why we have minus 2x or negative 2x minus 3y for our right hand equation. In our left hand equation, 3xy prime, yan yung format niya palagi. No? So, i-divide na natin. So, we're going to divide it by 3x para makakuha mo yung sagot. Divide natin. Y prime is equivalent to negative 2x minus 3y all over 3x. Final answer for number 5. So, the answer in number 5 is negative 2x minus 3y all over 3x. Sa module ninyo, marmaarte, ginawa niya dyan is y prime. Gusto niya i-isolate pa. Gusto niya uh, factorization pa. So, magiging negative sa labas, negative 2x plus 3y all over 3x. Same lang yan. Kasi pag dinistribute 1 dito, ang sagot na, ito na. Diba? So, both are correct. Yung negative quantity of 2x plus 3y and negative 2x minus 3y is also the same with the right final answer. So, ito, pwede din ito. Pwede din ito. Okay na ba tayo? Naiintindihan ba? Mag-react po tayo ng heart pag walang tanong. Alright. Next, for number 6 naman. So, we have x cubed plus 4x plus y squared minus 3y plus 1. Sagutin natin. X cubed magiging 3. Yung 1, di ko na papahabain yung solution ko. Basta pag may constant, ilagay nyo palaging nasa labas yung constant, ha? I-0 ko na yan. So, x cubed, 3x squared, plus 4, plus 2y, y prime, minus 3y prime is equal to 0. Heart react po pag nagets po yung first solution ko. Hello? Heart react po tayo dyan pag nagets po yung 3x squared plus 4 plus 2y prime minus 3y prime is equal to 0. Kasi yung 2y, since we are solving for the y prime, y derivative of y. That's why I wrote here y prime for the 2y and then another y prime for 3 because y din yung kanyang variable. So yung 2y prime. Yung negative 3y, negative 3. Pero since derivative siya ng y, kaya may y prime pa rin. Okay? Next, isolate natin yung mga may y prime. Magiging 2y prime minus 3y prime equals negative 3x squared minus 4. O, di ba? Isolated si 4, transpose si 4, transpose din si 3x squared. Since both positive, that's why I have negative here. For negative 3x squared, then minus 4. Okay? Next, syempre, we need to factor this one. 2y prime minus 3y. So, ang pag-factor niyan is dapat alam mo yung commonalities. The commonalities between 2y prime minus 3y is y prime lang. Okay, lalabas natin yung y prime. So, magiging 2y minus 3 equals negative 3x squared minus 4. Yan. Minus 4 yan ha. Yan. So, paano mo ginawa yung factorization sa ating 2y prime minus 3y prime? Kunin mo yung commonalities. 2 and 3, they are not common. Y, sa 2y, may y ba ang 3y? 3y prime? Wala. Y prime first. And then the second, 3y prime. Yes. Common sir is y prime. That's why isolated din si y prime. Kung nag-factor kayo. Then, siyempre sa inside quantity, magiging 2y minus 3. Kasi kapag distribute mo yan, dito, ang lalabas na sagot is ito. Kaya, yun, factor na natin. Okay, so I hope naintindihan niyo yung process na yan. Then, 2y minus 3, 2y minus 3. Cancel na yan. Then, y prime is equivalent to negative 3x squared minus 4 all over 2y, 2y minus 3. Final answer for number 6. Pwede pa yan. Pala. Magiging y prime is equal to, parang ganun sa ginawa natin dati, 3x squared plus 4 sa labas yung negative. Then 2y minus 3. Yan. Pwede rin ito. That is for number 6. Ay, boy. Questions po for number 6? Heart react po tayo pag wala tayong tanong sa number 6. Heart react if ever na wala na pong tanong. Okay, next. Itong numbers 7 and 9. 7, 8, and 9. Oh, meron pa pala dito. Ito na lang sa natin. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ito, 10 na lang ito. So, lagay natin 10. Yan na lang yung gagawin ninyo. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pass nyo na lang sa Friday ito, ha? Ay, hindi. Wait lang, ano ba Friday? Sa GCR
Sir,
na lang.
pwede po paano ulit?
Ano yan? Ano yan?
Sir, dahan-dahan lang, sir.
Ay,
Sir, pinipicturean ko na.
isisend ko naman to. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, apat lang yan, ha?
Thank you, sir.
Sige. This is 20 points, ha? This is the number 15 and 16. Gagawin na natin siyang 15 and 16. So, this is 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, pag wala na kayong tanong, pwede na po tayong mag-leave.
Tigpa 5 points lang,
Sir,
sir.
GCR di papasa, sir.
Ano yan?
GCR.
Sa GCR na.
Sir, tigpa 5 points yun, sir, yung apat.
Opo. 20 points na yan. Madali lang yan. I-follow nyo lang itong mga solution natin dito.
Sir,
Madali.
naka-record to ako, sir.
Naka-record tayo. May tanong pa ba? Munti ka
Sir.
na ako ano
Wala na
dito.
po.
Nahilo ako dito sa number 3. Kasi chinek ko yung sa module ninyo, mali-mali na naman. Tapos doon sa core 6 ninyo, mali-mali ulit. Kaya wag na tayong mag-rely sa module natin. Ha? Okay, kung wala nang tanong, pwede na tayong mag-leave.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, may nagpapatanong po if matutuloy daw po yung group quiz B.
Yung group quiz B, kailan ba yun? Friday? Yes, matutuloy po. Matutuloy yun.
Sir, ano po yung mga coverage po nun?
Kung anong coverage ng achievement test. Itong 15, 16, tapos yung last na antiderivative. Yung integral na, mas madali naman yung integral kasi may pattern doon. Integral na yung last na coverage. Ito, kasama to. Nung diniscuss natin nung last, tapos itong dalawa, tapos yung integral na. Madali na yung integral. Mahirap lang talaga
Okay po, sir.
mag-memorize.
Thank you, sir.
Sige. Okay na po ba?
Sir, group reveal.
Ano?
Group reveal, sir.